Good morning. It is Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. It's time to change the filter. Not really, guys, but when I ordered my kit, I had actually ordered an oil filter, and I ended up getting a dry. So they would have exchanged it for me, and then I started thinking about this. Hey, if I keep the dry, I could actually put the dry in temporarily while I'm cleaning the oiled one. But the oiled one is the one I prefer to use. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna show you what it's gonna take to change the filter. So obviously these bolts, these 4 bolts gotta come out, which by the way, that's less bolts than you would have had if you had the original stock one in. The original stock one has 6 bolts. And this is a lot easier to get to because as you can see, the bolts are here on top instead of recessed down into the engine compartment. It's a number 10 socket. Okay. As you can tell, they're coming off pretty easy because you don't want to, all instructions say do not over tighten. Okay, there's those 4 screws. Now, I have some flexibility here, but not enough to get the filter out. So I am going to have to loosen the one hose clamp and remove it. Now remember, this section of pipe also has your mass airflow sensor on it. So when you start pulling and tugging on this, don't damage your mass airflow sensor. Okay, that's pretty loose, probably because it's still pretty new. Just gonna slowly twist that out. Here it comes. Okay. There you go. Flip it back over. Pull the dry filter out. As you can see, the dry filter, it doesn't just, it's the same filter, it just doesn't have any oil on it. Okay. Pull it out. Keep your gasket, you gotta reuse it. Put the oiled one in. Put the gasket back on top. Slide that back into the pipe. All the way up to the notch. Okay, make sure it's square. Tighten your hose clamp. Put this out of the way. I plan to carry that filter with me. See how I put it all the way up against the notch? That's what they want you to do. Tighten the hose clamp back down. Okay. And then push it. I have to push it towards the turbo a little bit to get it past the raised edge of the filter so it'll pop down. And now put the 4 bolts back in. That's it. What did this take? Did this even take 5 minutes? One. Taking it longer to get them out of my pocket than it is to get them in. 2. Whoa. Almost lost that one. 3. me tell you what, guys, this is a lot easier to change a filter on this than it was on the original stock. Definitely. That's for you guys that like to do your own maintenance anyway. Okay, I'm just going down till it's snug. As you can see, I'm not out here cranking on it. I'm just using my wrist to tighten it. I don't want to break the corner off. It's probably why they don't want you to go too tight. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in the box. Same box that it was shipped in, and I now have a spare filter. So when I'm down the road or Quartzsite, Arizona, and I say, hey, I need to clean the filter, I don't have to delay my trip or my travels because I'm waiting for the filter to dry. So there you go, guys, go. Simple maintenance.